Hey, manifestors! It's your girl Nadia Victoria, and it is Thursday, December 15th, 2022. Can you believe it's only 10 days until Christmas? So you guys got to get to moving. For those of you that celebrate the holidays, you got to get to moving if you haven't gotten your gifts yet, okay? Y'all, I just put up decorations yesterday and I'm still not even finished, but I'm like, I'm good with what I got. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're good, but Dakota wants to do more, so I guess we'll do more. But either way, we're going to dive right on into prayer, and then we'll get into what Spirit downloaded to me during meditation. God, I thank you for each and every person that is here today with me. And God, I ask that you will cover us all from the crown of our head, God, to the soles of our feet with your divine white light of love and protection. And God, we ask that you sprinkle out some abundance and prosperity and money to those of us who are, maybe going through at the end of this year, those who may be trying to figure out where, they're going to get money for gifts. God, I ask that you pour out a special blessing for them, God. And God, let them understand the true meaning of the season is about love, about family, about trusting in you, God, the creator of all things. It's about giving love. It's about showing love. It's about affection and caring, God. These are all the very attributes that you say are the fruits of the Spirit. It's about joy. It's about peace. And God, help them to show love to people that may be going through during this season, dealing with depression or dealing with anxiety or dealing with, different things, PTSD, God. Help us to be mindful and show love to even the strangers, God, because we don't know what people are going through. And God, we also ask that you will just cover us with your divine and fiery wall of protection. God, for every dart, every dark energy, every shot, every chant, every word spoken against us, we return it to the sender right now. And we return it back to him 1,000-fold. And I appreciate everything that you do to keep us protected. I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for everything. All right. Well, anyways, you guys, so during meditation today, I had two downloads from Spirit that really stuck out to me. First off, the first thing I saw was like a buzzard. And at first I was like, is that an eagle? And I kept just kind of like, Spirit just kept illuminating it more and more and more. And it illuminated to be a buzzard. And I was like, that's clearly a buzzard, because then it started like picking up flesh, like dead animals, and was eating. This was in my meditation. And most of you know that, buzzards, that's what they do. They eat the flesh of the dead, dead animals, dead humans, whatever is left out, they, so a lot of times when people think of them, they think of them in a negative connotation. Okay. So a buzzard, of course, it does feed on the dead. Okay. So either what Spirit is saying is, yes, there's going to be some death. And I'm telling you, y'all don't see this repetition. If you've been following me, you should see this repetition. That Spirit keeps saying the same thing. Because like the other week, just last week, I think it was that angel of death that I saw, the death angel. And now I'm seeing the vulture, the buzzard, and it feeds off the dead, right? And so, like I said, people would typically think of that as just nasty and just like that's a negative sign from the universe for you to see that in your dreams or in your vision, rather. But the Spirit said, no, that's not a negative connotation. Because, there's a time to live, there's a time to die, there's a time of peace, and there's a time of war, okay? So, yes, there's going to be some death. There's still going to be some death, okay? And, people are going to feed off of you, and your body, some people's bodies will be, you know what I'm saying, in a situation that is just not going to be a good look for the way that they die, because that's the kind of karma that they're going to just going to reap what they sow. But then too, so when you look at the positive side of a buzzards clean up stuff, okay? They clean things. They clean dead situations. They move dead things out of the way. Okay? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying? If I was a preacher, I would say somebody ought to get excited, like my brother would say. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't no preacher, but I'm just giving you what Spirit is saying. Spirit said we need to be excited that this buzzard spirit, which was illuminated to me, to let you know that God is cleaning out some dead situations out of your path. Okay, those dead stinking things. And that's another thing I kept smelling since last week, like these different smells, right? And so when those different smells would come, you know, Spirit would let me know, ain't nobody out here doing it, ain't nobody but somebody doing some dumb shit, okay? But at the end of the day, he always prepares me and lets me know, okay? But so Spirit is saying he's gonna clean up some dead situations, okay? He is about to clean up some dead situations out of your life. And you think buzzards can eat things that we can't? They can eat bacteria. We can't, okay? So they are able to clean and move stuff out of the way. So that's like it's representative of a higher being taking care of your dead weight, okay? Taking care of dead situations, whether it be enemies, whether it be obstacles, whatever it is. The spirit of the buzzard that God was sending to me, that spirit animal, and you can do Google, and you can go Google the spirit animal. What is the spiritual meaning of seeing a buzzard or a vulture? Okay, it does not mean negative things in every aspect. It's a very keen bird. It can smell dead animals from a mile or so away. Okay, so it lets you sense danger. All right, thank you, Spirit. Speak through me. I yield to you. It lets you sense danger and death before you even get to it. Do you understand what I'm saying, y'all? So Spirit is letting us know that buzzard is, you know, because it can see death before it comes, he lets us know that we can change course, we can change path. Because just last week, and if you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or any of that, then you know that I posted a video last Friday. I was going to meet some friends, and you know, and I just kept, I had this smell that I was smelling, and Spirit said, do a cleanse. I mean, y'all, I had already taken a bath. I was getting ready to go. I knew, and when the Spirit said, take a spiritual bath, and it kind of had been on me, but I was just like, I just took a shower. You know what I'm saying? I'm already dressed. But then it kept coming up. So I was like, let me do this. Let me do this bath real quick. And I did my spiritual bath to remove all negative energy out of my way. And no sooner than I get on 285 and get closer to Marietta-Cobb County that I see a massive accident. And I was able to only record some because, you know, you ain't supposed to be driving and recording, right? So I wasn't able to get a lot of it. But please know, if you saw any of it, then you know that pieces of cars were on the side of the road. And that ain't even the magnitude of what it was. But I'm so thankful, just like that buzzard spirit came today, that God gave me the mindset to be obedient and to go ahead and take that bath. And so as I'm going and I see this accident, now if I would have left earlier, I could have been in that accident. You know what I'm saying? Or I could have been in traffic for far longer had I left earlier. I would have been sitting there looking stupid, okay? Or I could have been in that accident. But either way, God is a God of protection. He is a God of love. And let me tell you, I don't care what nobody send your way when you know what I'm saying? God got you covered when you are covered and you are protected and you are a person of the light. You know what I'm saying? And you don't fuck with nobody, then God is going to cover you and protect you. You know, and see, the thing about me, I'm not afraid of death anyway. I already know that's not the end of me. You know what I'm saying? It's just the end of my physical experience here on earth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not afraid of death. You know what I'm saying? And whoever, you know, is going to fuck around and bust you dead in your ass. Stop playing around with God, okay? Y'all need to stop playing with God. He is tired of y'all, okay? And so many people out here doing crazy shit. Like one of my homeboys, he's one of my clients, and he sent me this video where this girl was talking about how there's groups on Facebook where women just put pictures of men and they do like love spells on them and all this kind of stuff. Well, I told him, I said, that true enough, people do dumb shit just like that, okay? But then you're looking at it from the female perspective because it has happened to you. But do understand that men do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you're right. He said, because one of my friends, when his girlfriend broke up with him, he went to see somebody do. Y'all gonna learn, okay, about playing with energy out here. Because when it come back, it's gonna bust you in your ass. Okay, so y'all need to don't do that shit when somebody ain't fucking with you. Okay, stop. Just stop. Because when it come busting back in your ass, it's gonna be a hell of an experience. Okay, so just stop manipulating with the damn earth, because God is a God that he fails not, he lies not. Okay, whatever you sow shall you reap. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell you. Okay, and I'm done with that. So that was that part. And then the second thing that Spirit said to me is that he who is without sin cast the first stone. Okay, so and in that, what he was basically showing me, because he showed me these different people, like this guy that just died, Ellen's DJ Twitch, and then he brought to my remembrance this white principal who just committed suicide as well. I can't even remember where he was, but he got into a situation with his wife and the police were called, and he was a principal, and he wound up going down to Orlando or something, I believe, and he eventually killed himself, right? So Spirit was saying, like, so oftentimes we find ourselves in situations, you know what I'm saying, where we shouldn't be, or we overreact, or things like that. But either way, many of us have done things. It's so easy for us to judge other people and say what they should do and what they shouldn't do, or blah, blah, blah. But, or they fucked up, or blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, if you literally just sit down, you ain't got to go back too far. You probably can look back to yesterday and see somewhere that you were at fault for something too. Because see, what we do, we get on social media and we bash people, or we get on the phone and we bash people for mistakes that they make. Now, mind you, if a person has a trend, that's different. But if a person just messes up, you know what I'm saying, here or there, people don't even feel like they can redeem themselves. You know, for some reason, Spirit just led me to think about people that may have been in, you know, maybe a man was in a situation where he, you know, got caught cheating, you know, and, or his mistress was going to expose him. So he, instead of him facing the truth, or, you know, the pain that he know it's going to cause his wife or whatever, he decides to kill himself. I don't know why Spirit dropped that in me. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or people, okay, I got into a fight with my wife, and yeah, I hit her, I slapped her or whatever. And now you're afraid, like, now it's going to cost me my career. It's going to cost me this or that. I said some things out of anger that, you know, were detrimental to, you know, my character, you know. And so now you are faced with the reality that your name may be all over the local news or things like that. You know, but Spirit is saying that, you know, we all go through things in life, okay? And they should be learning experiences. I mean, we can even think about Will Smith, where he just leave your name out your mouth and all that kind of stuff or whatever, you know? And we haven't seen much from Will since then. But at the end of the day, everybody fucks up along this path, okay? I've told you guys about many things that I've done, okay, that I'm not happy about. No, none of us are perfect. So he who is without sin, let them cast the first stone. They can't judge you, you know, but the thing is, you got to disconnect from the social media when you're going through stuff. When you're truly remorseful, you got to know that, man, listen here. John talking about me, but John was over there smoking crack 2 years ago. Man, how John gonna judge me when John just got out of jail, okay, for fraud or whatever, you know? So keep things in perspective, and don't let one or two things that you've done in your life cause you to want to just cut off and disconnect. Because honestly, the people that you're afraid to face, or the social media that you're afraid to face, or the reality of the situation that you're afraid to face, many other people have done it, okay? And they're still here and they're surviving. And you know what I'm saying? You live, you learn, you grow. You grow. That's what shit happens, okay? Learn from it. Become a better person because of it. Can't nobody put you nowhere. And don't you take yourself out worrying about what other people are going to say about your mistakes. They're your mistakes. You're going to learn from them. I know people are going to get on the phone and talk about you like a dog too. But you got to tap in. You got to tap into the Spirit of God. You got to tap into your inner God, your inner goddess, and know there's nothing that man is going to experience that nobody else hasn't experienced and overcame it. So if I'm an overcomer, ain't nothing I'm going to experience that I can't overcome with God within me to help me. My guardian angels are here to help me. Okay, so those are the two things that Spirit had. And I have a new deck that I want to share with you guys, but I ain't even getting to that. And I'm going to just cut it off right here. And remember the buzzard spirit. And remember, he without seeing, let him cast the first stone. Ain't nobody capable of judging you like that, okay? Because of some one or two mistakes. Now, if you have a pattern of fucked up behavior, then yeah, we can judge you. But just one or two little things here or there, or we can't do that. And even if you got a pattern of behavior, we ain't even equipped still to judge you, okay? Or put you nowhere. We can pray for you. We can say our little things here and there. But you know what? It's up to you what you're going to do. You going to change your life, or you going to stay on this path of degradation, this path of because you're degrading yourself, this path of stagnancy, this path of, just lack of fruitfulness, okay? It's up to you. So I love you guys. Anything you need from me, just hit me up. Let me know. I got a Christmas sale going, 22% off manifestation, goddessllc.com. Love you guys. Goodbye.